Hey guys, today I am here with some people that mean a lot to our family, Carl and Cathie Firestone. And Carl and Cathie have such an amazing story, and I wanted them to share their story with you guys because as I have heard them share it just many times, it just really sparked something in me. And so I wanted them to share this amazing story with you. But before we do that, I wanted to just kind of ask a question. Have you ever been told by anyone that you should have multiple streams of income? And I was thinking of Ecclesiastes chapter 11, and where it tells you to do just that, because you don't know how things are going to go, if one avenue of revenue is going to fall off or whatever, but having multiple avenues of revenue is good. And Carl and Cathie's story in regards to one of their avenues of revenue is just mind-blowing. And so I'm going to have them share that with you. And so Carl and Cathie, thank you so much for being here with me today. I just love you guys and love hearing y'all share all the things about your life. And so Carl and Cathie were able to, one of their avenues of revenue brought in almost $700,000 last year, which is so awesome. But before we get to that cool testimony, Carl, tell us about what you were doing before you came into what you're kind of doing now and what you guys are doing together. And what was that life like for you? Talk to us a little bit about that.
Sure. Well, guys, I've been a serial entrepreneur my whole life. I've owned 7 different companies across 4 different sectors in the economy, 2 global construction companies, a conventional franchise, a home renovation business, small manufacturing. And Cathie and I are so excited about our most recent endeavor with stem cell reactivation technology. Just a few short years ago, we got a call from a pro athlete, world champion athlete friend of ours that introduced us to the technology. And he had 14 major surgeries throughout his career and after, and he was beat up. So I knew that he was hurting, and he had been on the tech for 2 weeks and could not believe the results. His body was responding so well to the non-transdermal, newly patented stem cell reactivation technology, very affordable to the masses. So I was intrigued. He said, Carl, do you know that by age 30, we've lost half of our stem cell activity? And I'm thinking in my head, because I'm almost 60, well, what about me? And he goes, you have literally 2 stem cells left, Carl, and they're at the time clock right now getting ready to punch out. And he said, no, seriously, it's less than 10%. By the time you're 60, you have less than 10%, you guys, of your stem cells are active in your body. They, as a normal course of aging, they just go stagnant. Well, this newly patented technology reactivates them using a patented phototherapy technology that you wear on your skin. It's just remarkable, you guys. So we said, hey, sign us up, get us the product. It was very affordable, $3.30 a day for an adult to wear it. And the effects that we felt through our family over the coming weeks and months, you guys, I'm telling you, it was miraculous. And there was a very generous compensation plan attached to this technology. And when we met the company founder, David Schmidt, and he's a very godly man and has almost 200 patents now personally that he holds, we knew that we were onto something very, very special. And we just started sharing it with neighbors, family, friends, and the testimonials that we were getting back in short order were just truly remarkable. And it has blown up into a very significant part-time residual compounding revenue stream for our family. And what excited me as a business person for so many years was the ease of entry into this business for the masses. The masses can afford to get involved. They didn't have to go out and start global construction companies and spend hundreds of thousands of dollars and millions of dollars. this was very, very affordable for the average person, but yet the compounding residual nature of it was unlimited income potential for people. So we started sharing it, and we have a team now of over 105,000 people in our organization. And Warren Buffett said, oftentimes, and he still says it, that if you don't find a way to earn income while you sleep, you are going to work until you die. And that's one of the truest statements ever said. So you guys, don't be sheepish about opportunity. I like to say gently, there are too many broke Christians in the world. Okay, you guys, the Lord gives us the ability to create wealth. It's Him that gives us ability. And from that, we ought to apply ourselves. And we ought to approach people with love, kindness, and share this opportunity with them boldly, because it's changing lives, and people are not only feeling the effects of the technology physically, but it's an opportunity for them to get this money monkey off their back. And so we call it a double barrel blessing, Tiffany.
Yeah, I love it. Is there anything you want to add?
Well, just that throughout all the other traditional businesses that we've had in almost 30 years together, and those businesses were good to us financially, but they weren't good in any other way. The stress and the weight of those conventional businesses, literally and figuratively, was just so huge. And with this, you don't have any of that, because the company takes care of all of the heavy lifting. All we do is share. All we do is open our mouths and share this with people. And there's very little overhead. So with your traditional companies, anytime he would want to grow one of those traditional franchises or companies, everything negative grew along with hopefully the revenue, right? And there was no guarantee that your revenue would grow. With this, your overhead, if you will, stays so low, and it stays the same. It's locked in. And it's really just the technology that he personally uses and that I personally use. So I don't even look at that as overhead, because we're getting a product benefit from it. And we've never seen anything like that in traditional business.
Yeah, it's so true. The company in this technology does all the heavy lifting, like Cathie said, you guys. They create the patented product, okay? They go out and research. They come up with the ideas. They create the patented technology. They manufacture. They ship. They take care of customer service. All that heavy stuff in conventional business that you don't have to worry about. You just have to share with people, and the blessings come. There's a system that's proven. We're number one out of 6,000 companies in our industry right now, you guys, and nobody's ever heard of the technology before. So get excited, get involved, get a hold of Tiffany, and she will share more information with you. But don't let this opportunity, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity and once-in-a-lifetime product that reactivates our own stagnant stem cells. Nothing goes into the body. It's non-transdermal. It just reactivates those old stagnant stem cells, which in turn do amazing things throughout the body. The testimonials are just very emotional and oftentimes can be life-changing. So don't wait, get involved. It's affordable, and the company backs it up with a money-back guarantee. So there's really no risk.
Yeah. You know, something that I really love is the husband and wife that shared this technology with Carl and Cathie. They have helped over 100 people make $1 million or more.
Think of that.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I've never heard of someone say, "Hey, I've helped over 100 people." I mean, now I think the last video, it was like 237 people, people. 237 people create $1 million or more. And so the system is proven, and I'm just very thankful that I am a part of it. I'm thankful that you guys, that y'all are just sowing into so many of us and showing us that this is something good. You know, oftentimes I'm pretty sure people are like, well, is it a network marketing? And I love what they say. You know, yes, it is a network marketing. They say it's relational marketing, but when I think of network marketing, I think a lot of us have wrong mindsets around it, right? And I agree. I was one of those.
Yes.
I had opportunity to be in many different network marketings, especially as a naturopath. I get them thrown at me a lot. But with this opportunity, as soon as I got in and I started learning about the technology, and then my friends are in it, and then I've got, you know, mentors that are just amazing, and they're actually doing it, and it's producing wealth, and it's helping people recover. I mean, miraculous healings that we have seen, and I've not seen anything quite like this before. And so I think we just have to refocus our mind and remove any lies that we are believing about network marketing, because it does give us the opportunity to create wealth.
Yes.
And with this particular company, it's not a Me Too product, so it's not something that has, you know, your what do you guys say? Your lotions, potions,
Pills and powders.
pills
yeah.
and powders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's such a good point, Tiffany. You know, we don't make any medical claims or income claims, you guys.
Right.
The company has an income disclosure statement on their website that she can direct you to, and that you know, your body heals itself. And this is a non-transdermal patch, no drugs, chemicals, nutrition going into the body. It's phototherapy, similar to going out in the sun. The sun hits your skin, and naturally your vitamin D levels are elevated in your body. Very similar process happening here with this technology. So it's worth checking out.
Yeah.
We're number 1 out of 6,000 companies, again, for a reason, and everything's patent protected. And do yourself and your family a favor and get a hold of Tiffany and find out what's going on here. You'll be surprised, pleasantly surprised, and happy that you did.
Amen.